Hey, all. So I wanted to come on today and explain something that many of you have probably heard mentioned, but might not know what it is or how it directly impacts you. And so you're going to want to hear this because it is completely dystopian and it is happening as we speak. Right now, all across the United States, there are facilities popping up costing tens of millions of taxpayer dollars to train and militarize the police. These facilities have been called cop cities, and today there are 69 cop cities built or in the process of being built since 2020. The cop city concept started in Atlanta as the Atlanta Public Safety Training Center, which spans 85 acres of Atlanta forest and cost over $100 million to construct. And in the meantime, some Atlanta residents are left boiling water in order to use water because the city's infrastructure is literally crumbling. But hey, let's use those millions that we could fix the infrastructure with to arm the police to the teeth instead of getting clean water to residents. The reason the Atlanta facility is called Cop City isn't just because of the size, but because it will include an actual mock city to practice urban warfare, like bomb testing, shooting ranges, tear gas deployment, and even a Black Hawk landing pad. Think of the images of the students sitting in tents this past spring demanding peace, who were met with riot gear, pepper spray, tear gas, and even automatic weapons. None of this is a coincidence or accident or just bad cops. This is strategic by our government to train local police how to handle civilians expressing their rights, particularly marginalized communities. One activist said, quote, "They're practicing how to make sure poor and working class people stay in line. So when the police kill us in the streets again, they can control our protests and community response to how they continually murder our people." A 26-year-old protester sitting in a tent at the proposed Atlanta Cop City site has already been killed by law enforcement this year. Environmental activist Manuel Tortuguita Terán was shot with 14 bullets and had over 50 wounds. Yes, environmentalists are also protesting the Atlanta Cop City because Cop City is responsible for the clearing of 85 acres of forest, which is an essential part of the local ecosystem. Destruction of this forest will increase air and water pollution in the surrounding residential areas, which is 74% Black and Hispanic. And I want to emphasize for anyone who is skeptical about the intentions of cop cities that the United States has a decades-long partnership with the Israeli military. That is right. Israeli military comes here to train our police. And if you have been paying any bit of attention at all to how the occupation forces treat civilians, then you should know that U.S. police training with IOF forces is in no way public safety. It is fascism on steroids, and your tax dollars are paying for it, so that the next time a teenager on her campus says, "Please stop murdering innocent people," the police can effectively tear gas and zip tie her to suppress her right to free speech and public assembly. We need to fight against the normalization of police states. It is here. It is not the future or a sci-fi movie. It is not Starship Troopers. If you want to make a difference, you can search Stop Cop City and connect with local movements in your state. Trust me, there are 69 of them. There is one near you.